Welcome back, dear wizard. Let's try dragons. But, no blaze rip, no. Like, maybe if the dragons are using the blaze rip. That'd be fine? Is this just a Rift Wizard 2 channel now? Hey, I did Aliens Dark Descent yesterday. I have been kind of, in a Rift Wizard 2 hole, I will admit. We've been doing a lot of it. I'm sorry. I do really like it. Refresh. Drakenstaff. You see, look, it's coming together. It's coming together. The Drakenstaff is here. The game's saying sorry. Dragon spells and skills gain 12 breath damage, 1 minion range, more minion health. So much better. So much better. We got the Drakenstaff. Chris Cat, that gives me anxiety because of the damage when you kill it. As long as you're 4 tiles plus, you're good. Oh, because you're a vet med. Never mind. It's a good game, right? It's such a good game. I really like this game. A lot. But I'll endeavor to, like, get more variety going soon. Alright, Drakenstaff makes me excited. Everything here is tolerable. In theory. If I start... No, I should start where I could take out a spawner. The fact that they do respawn is rough. It's rough stuff. There's another spawner. 1, 2... Yeah, I need to be a lot lower to get to it. Almost there. Yes! Alright. Have to mana potion. Two shots, it's gonna do 10 damage to me. Uh-oh. As long as they're further than 4 tiles, the cats can't kill me. Cool. With the Drakenstaff, we can grab a dragon spell real early, and it might not be terrible. They're, like, getting way more breath damage, they could reach further with it, and they have more health. Feels like perhaps... Oh, and wing shoes? Alright. Okay, yeah, wing shoes, yeah. Yeah, range is real big. Oh, I love me some wing shoes. There's a chaos spell, which is not super helpful on this floor. I would love if I could do more damage with Magic Missile, though. Get those Void Drakes. Yeah? Yeah? Void Drakes? I will. Come at me. Fucking come at me, mate. Doing it. Fucking doing it. I don't even give a fuck. Void Drakes, mate. Void Drakes. Have them on either side of me. That's how little I fear them. Let's go, team! Breeds a cone of void. How did he get stunned? Because he got breathed on? Don't let him clown on you like that. Oh, he flew into a spiderweb, I should say. Well, Creedmoor wanted us to erase the level of dragons, and here we are. Took a while, but we got there. Winged shoes. Yes. Yes! It's Conjuration Arcane Dragon. Yeah, I want this one. Honestly? Where are the spawners? Can I just, like... What up, losers? The power! Sigils, if you pick one of them up, it creates a spawner on the map that will spawn those enemies, but they work for you. They're friendlies. Jar of Embers. A different Draken Staff. I wonder if it got different stats or not. Nope, same. 12 breath, 1 range, health. 12 breath, 1 range, health. Same. Like, sorcery wands are random. The contents of them are different every time. Same thing with, like, arcane, but I guess Draken Staff is pretty set in stone. We could definitely get spawners up and running. Just depends on, like, where we start the level, you know? Ice Helm. Vampiric Vestments, Soul Mail. Some of the ones are not random. Like, if you see, like... Do we have any examples we could look at here? Like, the Draken Staff, at the very least. We've seen them twice this run. They're exactly the same. I don't know if maybe their contents are randomized. But Twilight Oculus, that's probably the same as always. Yeah. Twilight Oculus is always Dark Holy. When you hit them, minus 25, debuff, doesn't stack. So, like, those are always the same. Crackle Darkener, that's always the same. Glassy Fey Staff, I think, is always the same. Unglassified and Glass Fairy Summon, yep, that one's always the same. Usually I find staves are fixed. Ah. I think, like, staffs are fixed. Like you're saying, staves. And, like, wands might be randomized. But, like, if it's a, like, this is a wand of sorcery, yeah. Random contents. But I guess this is a staff, so that's why it's fixed. That tracks with what I know. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the soul mail. Soul mail! Dark, arcane, and physical resist. When a living unit dies, I gain shield up to 2. I might just take that one. Vampiric, we heal 2 for every living thing that dies, right? Where is it? Vampiric Vestments. Oh, heal 5 when a living unit dies. Yeah, I'll take the soul mail. Email. Email. Come do the email. Dwagon. And dwagon. And pew. And a pew. And a pew. Don't hurt my dragons! No! I'll fucking kill you. Stay back. That's it? Oh, witch spawner. Yeah. Disgusting. I don't want to have to drink a potion. $15 physical? No. Listen, I'll take care of these, you go down, alright? Nice. Take my soul mail. Alrighty, what do we got? Filth Lord, Enchanting Dagger, Dark Shield, Brain Hat. No, no. No to all of these. Reroll them. Blaze Rip. Although Frostfire Hydra's on the table. Warlord Helm. Dark Helm, Traveler Shoes. I don't know why I have so much hate in my heart for, all spells and skills gain 4 minion damage. I mean, Warlord Helm, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, why not? Why not have more minion damage for our dragons? Shadow Wizard Money Gang? I mean, Shadow Money Wizard Gang was very good. But you didn't see the ice run we started with today. That was incredible. Phenomenal run. Yeah, Warlord Helm's probably the way to go. Although, you know what? Free Frostfire Hydra, that's a dragon. That's a dragon. See what the level looks like. This is also a fairly tolerable level. Maybe Dragon Mage? You can Blaze Rip! No! I hate Blaze Rip. I hate it so much. 3-turn cooldown. I mean, he's an arcane minion. We can give him shields. So the Void Drake has a breath attack. There's a cooldown to that breath attack. If he has magic missile as well, it's gonna help him out a bit. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. You want more charges. Dragon Lord. More charges, more health, more damage. Yeah. I'm just gonna grab it. Like, ideally, we could just start a level and make 5 dragons, and they just do the work. Ice Tap might be one of my favorite skills in the game. It's just so powerful. Not resistant to Arcane. Is resistant to Arcane. So, like, that's the kind of problem we're gonna run into. So, probably we won't go there. We'll go here. We'll get a free Frost Hire, or we'll get a free Disperse. You know how much I love Disperse. Disperse might be the best spell in the game. I just love Disperse. Just build a dragon army in this little hole. No, I'll build a dragon army here. Dwagon. 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 Can't help but notice you're breathing on me. Disperse is incredible. Like, Disperse is just such a good spell. And it pairs well. Like, right now we kind of have an Arcane Dragon run going, which is not intended. I was kind of thinking, like, lots of dragons, but we could do an Arcane Dragon experience. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think Ice Tap would work with Disperse, because we're not really targeting them. Like, it has a big bubble, you know what I'm saying? I'd be curious to check, though. But there are other ways to get Disperse to go off. Alright, we're done with wand, we're done with shoes. I would change my body, my robe, and I would like a hat. I don't have any keys yet. You use it with silk form, huh? Alright. If that's the case, holy shit. Like, you could do ice, word of ice with ice tap, center disperse on one frozen dude, have magic missile upgraded with, of course, ricochet and violent warp. Good lord, the number of magic missiles that would go off. Every enemy would be dispersed. Every enemy would therefore get magic missile cast at them with ricochets on each of them. That's insanity. With ice tap and word of ice, you really can, like, I'm just gonna one-shot the whole floor. It only takes one turn of setup. Yeah, I've talked myself into it, taking disperse. What? What if we make this... It started as a dragon run. We could consider it a dragon run. But what if we think of it as a magic missile run? Like, what if we take disperse with violent warp, we take void drake with dragon mage, we upgrade magic missile, we could take blink and put the thing that makes it cast disperse when we use blink? Are there other spells that cast magic missile? We can take arcane orb. Just anything that casts blink is on the table? Or do we want to get more dragons? We should probably do the dragons, right? Yeah, crystal power and word of ice. And unlimited power. I suppose we should do dragons. It's a dragon run. We should get more dragons. Dragon army. We have the dragon staff. We should do dragons. We're starting with Void Drake. We'll get other dragons. It's a dragon run, but like, I'm kind of into the idea now of finding every spell that casts magic missile and just do severe magic missile life. Live the magic missile life. If it doesn't involve magic missile, we won't do it. That's a future run. Someone write that down in the suggestion box so I don't forget. I'm really into that idea. Oh, I have wing shoes? I'm sorry, guys. This floor is over already. They're liches! No! My children! My children, stop! I did not notice. Alright, resume your activities, dragons. Oh, yeah. Alright. I am going to upgrade Magic Missile, though. Because, obviously, I want my dragons. Oh, actually, hold on. Dragon Mage will cast my version of Magic Missile. If we take Arcane Crossfire, when you cast Magic Missile, up to 4 additional missiles are fired from arcane allies in line of sight of the target. This Magic Missile has all your bonuses. The dragon, if one dragon shoots Magic Missile, the other dragons would shoot Magic Missile too. Yeah, well, too bad I'm not arcane. I don't know which one's better. Like, I really like Ricochet a lot, But that seems too funny to pass up. You know what? I'm not even gonna upgrade Magic Missile yet. I'm gonna upgrade the Void Drake first. Dragon Mage. That's really funny. That's really funny. Oh, it would do incredible single target damage. Will they forever proc each other? Like, if they start on different cooldowns, like one casts, they all shoot because of that, then the next one casts, like, just because they're doing the copy, it wouldn't affect their cooldown. So in theory, this is a way to have just, like, a lot of Magic Missile going off. It won't have quite as much, like, multi-target benefit, but it makes single targets incredibly vulnerable, because, like, if Void Drake shoots a dude, they're taking 5 Magic Missiles to the face. Yeah, they cast once per crossfire trigger, but it doesn't count as a cast, so it doesn't affect their cooldown. Yeah, these guys are going to be rough. Might not come here. Let's re-roll. Do I want an exotic pet in the form of one sword or a different sword? Yeah, we have to try that. We have to see if the dragons fire each other's magic missiles. I guess I'll have a sword? What sword do we want? An electric dancing blade? Or a frost spew dancing blade? I'll take the frost spew dancing blade. I am very confident that is how it works. Like, I'm pretty confident. Rather confident. We'll find out very soon. Go forth, my army. Because I've used it with, like, the thorns. The thorns worked exactly as you would think. Hey, buddy. Damn it. I'm already seeing him casting Magic Missile, and it's awesome. Alright, now we find out. Magic Missile, Arcane Crossfire. This little buddy is also an Arcane minion. Mystic Orb wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Honestly, Mystic Orb really wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Reroll. Arcane Frenzy Mass, that might be better. Elven Chainmail. Wow. Let's see what the level looks like. There are liches here. Very small level we're gonna rip apart. Go look at the Scepter of Sorrow! R is the reroll button. Oh, I could start in here. Wizard uses Magic Missile. All of my Dragon shot Magic Missile. Void Drake uses Magic Missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magic missiles. It works as advertised. Happens in one turn, so it's hard to watch. So as we upgrade our magic missiles damage, things are going to get very funny. Because right now we're only doing 11, but that's 55 damage right now. Every time we upgrade it, it's going to get better. Yeah, for now, Arcane Frenzy, but we could find better. What I might do is before we take another dragon, I might take Scale Spinner first. It won't matter until we get the next part. Like, Scale Spinner won't do anything because we only have Void Dragons, but I don't want to, like, Void Dragons, go! Oh, Fire Dragon's dead. Like, that's what's gonna happen if we throw other dragons out there before we take Scale Spinner. And we can increase the duration, too. Like, I just want to, like, start somewhere and, like, dragon, like, all just piles of dragons. We have a very strong arcane foundation, but then we're gonna pivot. Also, Violent Warp? Nah, we don't need it yet. We haven't had to disperse a single thing. It'll be fine. This is the kind of level where a nice chaos spell. Did you freeze me? I swear to God. Aggressive healing. And now, Void Drake, Void Drake, Void Drake, Void Drake, Void Drake. Oh no. Immune to Arcane. Good thing the dragons can do physical damage. This could have been rough otherwise. I might do fire dragons as the second dragons. Because then we can grab Pyrophilia. Oh yeah, I can't hurt them. Thanks, that helps. Really open this place up for me. I want to go over there. You're scaring me! I'm gonna take Scale Spinner. Now, whatever dragons we take will help each other, not harm each other. Bone Barrage! Reroll. Robe of Storms, Ice or Void. Dark Star. Toxin Flame. Ice Star, Ice Force. Well, I guess Ruby Heart. Go, my dragons! Kill! Kill them all! Leave none alive! Ah, unlimited power. Oh yeah, I think Season 2 of Smiling Friends started at some point. I would like to see whatever's aired already. Yes. Good. Alright, so Scale Spinner is a dragon thing. We would need increased duration. Oh, it would have to be just dragon? Is that even a thing that's in the game? Like, we could do Mystic, we could do Electric, Sorceress, Living, Icy. I don't think I've seen Dragon... Hourglass. Ah, 5 turns is long enough. Well, once again... Void Drakes, you're gonna have to hurt your own kind. Oh no. Alright, second dragon. Holy Breath, melee attack, heals allies. I guess I'm going with that one next. I was thinking fire, but you were right. Just put the gold ones behind the void ones. Three and two, 2 and 1. Void Drake over here. Oh, Drake. Alright, 10 dragons. Surely you could defeat that game. No, no, I think the dragons have it. Oh my. Alright, take it back. It's like maybe dragons are weaker in 2. It's just you gotta, again, with a lot of these things, I find you want to like feature a spell or a category, you bum rush it, you don't have like the sustainability. It really just, you have to have a nice strong foundation. Like Magic Missile, we got Dragon Staff early, so we're able to go to Void Drakes faster. Like, just having a nice, like, oh, this feels good. Like, I feel like I could survive without the dragon. Then the dragons they push it into the next level. Feels nice. Feels good. Feels good. Oh, feels so good. Alright, Gold Drake. Deals 14 holy damage to anything that deals damage to the Gold Drake. Gains the Immortal modifier. Summon Gold Drakes can cast Healing Lights with an 8-turn cooldown. I feel like Immortal Dragons might be the way to go here. That seems like a very nice upgrade for Gold Drakes. Immortal Dragons. Just try and kill them, you can't. They come back. Reroll. Fuck. Alright, well played, game. Well played. This is a little rough. That's what I would have said if I didn't have this. Loser. You can't see. Thanks, bud. I know I can count on you. Tight confines. All allied dragons gain 25 max HP, 12 attack damage, 1 turn cooldown. I regain HP during the duration, plus 2 range. All enemy units adjacent to your dragons are stunned. I don't know what direction I want to go with Draconic Roar, but they're both good. What about worm eggs? Do we want worm eggs? They're either fire or ice when they're born. They have melee, trample attack, dealing 14 damage. Ice worm breath weapon, freeze units in the affected area. Fire eggs cast your fireball. Ice eggs cast your icicle. Worm eggs gain a 1 damage 3 radius aura. For every 6 allied dragons that die, gain a charge of worm eggs. Minus 50 to fire. So those still won't be 100% immune to fire and ice. Might just take Storm Drake. Whenever you cast Storm Drake, 2 lightning storms in line of sight are converted into drakes. Honestly. Yes. I think it's going to be Gold, Void, and Storm. No fire, no ice. Otherwise, like, I've done different dragon runs in my life, but I think the best one I've ever done was a Steam anima, like, fire and ice dragon run. It was very fun. That was in the first game, not this one. And doing completely separate dragons seems good to me. Only other dragons, thank you. Reroll. I mean, I'm gonna be very healthy, apparently. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Sorry, this is a good level for me right here. I could just fly in wherever I want. Got a Gorgon over here. Petrifying gas will be rough, but I feel like this is a survivable level for us. I'm gonna start way up in the corner, way up there. Gonna open with a Chaos Bell because I just like chaos. 1. I'm gonna take a while to cancel these dragons. Just alternate between all my dragons. I'm basically a very rapid fire enemy spawner, but for them, not me. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple dragon summoner. Except he's got 2 eyes, baby. There they go. And, like, the thing is, if we have Storm Drake with that upgrade, when a Storm Drake breathes, we can make extra Storm Drakes. That's gonna be bonkers. There they go. My children. Very funny. No. Shan't allow that. 1,000 magic missiles hit him in the face. Alright, Storm Drake. Whenever you cast Storm Drake, 2 lightning storms in line of sight become drakes. I think that might be it for spells. Outside of Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar will probably be our last spell. After this, is that a free dragon right there? I'm gonna take dragon pets. Ah, Finger 6, why'd you show up now? Number of targets. That means instead of 4 dragons, 5 dragons. But I feel like we can't say no to having additional dragons. A clay gold drake? Or maybe we get the fireworm lich. Get a little variety. We already have gold drakes. I'm tired of them even. Like, I've had too many. Now I could have a new thing. A lich worm. Fireworm lich. Yes! Alright, Storm Drake. Let's see how this works. Just 2 bonus Storm Drakes. Seems fair. Seems not broken. I wonder, should we just disperse dragons out into the world? I feel like having a unified front of dragons is way more powerful. I feel like dispersing them, they can get surrounded, they can get mauled. But when it's a wall, a living wall of dragons coming your way. It's just a wave. It's a sea of dragons rolling over. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. That's some good stuff right there. Alright, a worm lich seems pretty fun to me. Grab that pet. We already got Dragon Lord and Scale Spinner. They're all conjuration, so... Like Arch Conjurer, we get 2 more charges, more minion damage, more minion range, more minion health. Arch Conjurer is probably where we're going next. I'm wearing Arcane Frenzy. I feel like Warlord Helm is better, though. Yeah, all spells and skills gain minion damage. Better than just like, oh boy, arcane stuff. So let's pop in here. I'm looking forward to curb stomping the Annihilation Goos. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're little bastards. Gonna land on the Warlord Helm, even. Why not? Some jars, though. Jars would be good. I just passed up a good jar. Oh, lightning storms. Let me just convert those into dragons. Hope you don't mind if I convert them into dragons. Hey guys, hold on. Let me walk by you. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh my god, there's so many storm clouds. Stop breathing over here. God damn, alright. Get the rest of my team out here. How'd I get over here? my Lich dead already? No, my Lich is going strong. So you're completely immune to Arcane. Go, my dragons! Kill! Kill them all! How you doing, Gomper? How are you? Doing a little dragon run. Oh, it's just eyeballs down there? Yeah, I think you guys got this on lock here. Bing. Yes, good. Archconjurer, please. Boop. Skills. Shatter Shards, Word Speaker, Thunderlord. Your inner's been down since 2, I'm sorry. Shatter Shards. Love it. Not for this run, though. Word Speaker, love it. Not for this run, though. Thunderlord. As a freebie? Maybe. We have Lightning Dragons. Oh, but Light Lord. Oh, Conjure Vitality. Never mind. That's the one. That's your one. That's your one I want. It seems like a good one. Seems like a right good one, mate. There we go. Well, I'm blind. Is this a Laserhawk track playing? This is from Nitro Kid. The game Nitro Kid. I love the Nitro Kid soundtrack. Oh, he breathed? Bonus Drakes. Bonus Drakes. Yeah, I got a flying sword for a pet. Try not to... Don't freak out about it, alright? It's pretty cool. Why, if only I could cast my dragons faster. The hard part is just getting them all out there. Ugh. Chug it along, you can do it, baby. Alright, just more gold drakes now. Baba Is You soundtrack. I do like Baba Is You. And the soundtrack. Alright, this is like the one time where I think Disperse might actually be a good call, just to help get them out to those stupid Lich things. Baba Is Me? My dragons only hurt each other when Scale Spinner's on cooldown for them, but because we have so many of each type, they are likely just fine. Scale Spinner, though, every time one breathes their breath, any other dragon that witnesses that... I don't even think they have to witness it, do they? No, they don't have to see it. As long as they do it, the other ones. Everyone becomes immune to that damage type. So theoretically, if we look at this dragon, he should be immune to Arcane, Fire, Lightning, and Holy. Yeah. The only problem is these goddamn liches. Liches are bitches! Just trying to get one to, like, warp above where the Lich Jar is. Like, where's this jackass's soul jar? No idea. Oh, he's not soul jarred currently. Oh, never mind. He's screwed. I'm just gonna watch dragons. That's what this run is. Conjured Vitality. Conjured spells and skills gain minion health. Healthy dragons. Healthy as shit. So goddamn healthy. Fire, lightning, and physical damage. Summon cast quill. All spells and skilled number of summons. That doesn't work for what we're doing, unfortunately. Toadblood would work, I think. Okay, Daenerys, come on. Conjured aggression, though. I believe, my understanding is, I don't know how accurate this is, but my understanding is all the flat upgrades you take are calculated first, and then percentages are calculated, I think. My lord. Ha! More magic missile stuff? For the first time ever, though, I might take Protective Warp. That way we could, like, move our dragons around and have shields on there. As much as I love doing magic missile stuff, I feel like for this, like, it's a dragon run. Why not protect our dragons? If we want to warp bad guys away, we could warp our dragons with them and keep them safe. Protect the Durgans. Keep the Durgans safe. Protective warp. You like Durgs? What, do I like Dags? Dags? I like Dags? Yeah, I like Dags. Starflame. Nah, I feel like our current hat is pretty on brand here. I like Dags. Although, honestly, flying level would be better, but now that we have Protective Warp, I don't think it matters. I feel like it doesn't matter. A Void Dragon, and then a Gold Dragon, and then a Storm Dragon, and then a Void Dragon, then a Storm Dragon because we can convert multiple things into more dragons. Dragon. I see there's a Lamassu down here. Time for Disperse to show its chops off. Protective Warp, my dragons. What's going on, Cactus? I love, if I do Storm Drake, it converts 2 storm clouds around me into more drakes. That's incredible. It is so good. I think at this point, it's safe to say I prefer Rift Wizard 2. But it's also like, what if Rift Wizard 1, but more? So that's not too strange. Dragon Roar is coming up next, I think. I think Dragon Roar is a good call. Nice big dragon buff whenever we need it. Oh, I don't like having you guys next to me, actually. Send my dragons out with some shields. Soon I can go out and assist. Now we can take pot shots at fools. Oh, never mind. They're doing a good enough job as it is. But no. Still gonna help. These Lamassu are bastards. Die, Lamassu! Rift Wizard 1.5. I think when it is out of early access, that's when it'll be the time to be like, is it different enough from 1? Because at the moment, there's a lot of 1's DNA in here, obviously. It is a converted version of 1 into 2. But I'm having too enough. Like, I like it. I like it too much. Could you stop making lightning storms on top of me, though? Team? Is that an option? I'm not mad about it. That's fair, that's fair. 100% resistant arcane. Well, aren't you precious? Confused more than anything? Are you 100%? No. That. This is where lightning, not lightning, Dragon Roar would have come in handy, like, right about now. Just a nice buff to our dragons. Stun anything near them. Where's my Dragon Lich's jar? Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Why go to the effort to release a new product when you could have just released it as a DLC or redo an update? Again, like, I understand what you're saying, but like, you're talking about the early access version when we know there's going to be a year of active development with like a lot of additions and a lot of changes. Yeah, it probably died in lightning. Like, in its current state, right here, right now, I agree with you. Like, this could have been a big update of DLC, but also what Split's talking about, like, a lot of core systems have changed with the loss of the shrines, the single upgrade system, the items. Sorry, I've got a weird text. Which is, again, I think, when it's fully released, that's the time to, like, make the call. But I have high hopes. Like, I like what we've gotten now, and I'm excited to see what we'll have at the end. Siphon Shields is good stuff, but I hope being able to search spells for common words. The reason why I really want that, Red Rover, and we were talking about this as another run I want to do at some point, not tonight, but soon. Magic Missile, great spell. I want to take Magic Missile, I want to take Ricochet as my upgrade, and then I want to find every spell that would let me cast Magic Missile again. So, I would like to be able to search Magic Missile and find all of them, because you have Magic Missile, Disperse with Violent Warp, cast Magic Missile, Blink can cast Disperse, Void Drake can cast Magic Missile, Arcane Orb can cast Magic Missile. I'm already at 5. And, like, there's probably more ways we can get Magic Missile to happen. I want to, like, do runs like that, but, like, a search function would be very helpful. Yeah, no one's been upset about it. Cantrip Cascade, yes. Yeah, if we get like even just a couple more pages, the search function would be very handy. We would have held out before EA for a few more months. Like, the original Rift Wizard was in early access from a very, very early state on. We didn't really start streaming it until it was pretty close to its release, even. So the fact that this is starting, like, basically it's what if you took one, got your system changes in there, changed a bunch of spells, added some new spells, and then hit early access. You're getting a lot of feedback from the community early enough to know, like, what direction things might want to go. So I have no... Like, I understand and I like the early access here. Me talk so good right now. Reroll. I don't want any of this. Chastisement, Venom Spit, Paralyzing Venom, no. Blood Reaping, though. Me not that kind of orc. Blood Reaping. Blood Reaping. Void Spikes, maybe? Ah, it's only good for the Void Dragons. No, not Shock. No. I was looking at Blood. Have you seen the searchable database? Don't know if you like links in your chat. I have not, but if you're going to pass a link on, it's going to get destroyed by the bot. Pass it to Gomper, or anyone with a sword or a diamond can post it for you. Whenever an enemy, demon, or living unit dies. Nah. Art Sorcerer would be nice for Magic Missile, because it's our Magic Missile. And if they get more damage on it, that's a win for us. That's a win. Boob Fondler? What kind of smut? https:// Boob Fondler. I can't believe I let you put smut in... No, I'm kidding. That's a funny name. I like it. Whew. I checked it before I posted it. You didn't trust our viewers? God. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. Not bad. I'm into that. This one's on the level. Dragon Roar. Question is, do we want... Which upgrade? Because we can get one of them now, or we need to wait a little bit. I heal during its duration. Dragons get +2 range to their breath attack. All enemy units adjacent to your dragon minions are stunned. If we do Draconic Mastery... Sorry, Majesty. We could disperse our dragons. And then... we can cast the Roar, stun everybody that got near our dragons. But it has to be adjacent. If there were like a bit of a bubble to it. Vigor, on the other hand, just straight up, like, they could hit people from further away, and that's probably what we want. And I can take it now. I'm gonna take it now. I don't want to wait! I'm impatient! I want results now! And you know what? Art Sorcerer seems like a great call to me. I hate giant massive eyes. God, I hate him. I hate him so much. Each turn, 25 chance to blink randomly, does 9 damage. But I do want it. Giant ass of eyes. Nowhere safe, obviously. Jesus, is your range big enough, champ? Fucking lord. As much as I want that skill, this is like the one truly bad level for us with our dragons. Oh, you know what? The Driders are not that bad. I saw they're half elf looking, and those guys suck with their chain lightning. These guys aren't that bad. The problem's gonna be, we're gonna be taking fireballs and dark beams to the face. Dark beams from this guy, fireballs from this guy. This dude's gonna be hitting us with 9 arcane damage every turn. But I guess once we have enough dragons out there... Good morning, Ponty. How are you? If we could just pump out the dragons, we'll be fine. We have an Earthquake Orb, an Oculus. Plenty of mana potions, plenty of healing potions. Get some dragons out that can heal each other first. Like, if we can get the army up and running, we'll be fine. Some Storm Drakes. Let's give one roar here. Buff our dragons. 169. 165. And now for a cheeky little dispersing of my dragons out there. Help them get around, pull aggro in different directions. Rift Wizardry's going well today, having a good time. Just hucking dragons into the worlds. Draconic Roar lasts for 25 turns. Damn! Alright. More dragons. More dragons. Shit, I'm poisoned. I don't think they get my pre-casted roar, unfortunately. Once I'm done casting dragons, I'll go ahead and roar again. I don't like those eyeballs. They're taking so many pot shots at me. I'm still at 112 health. I'm not too worried. And the dragons are on their way up there now. Oh, stop. So close to being done casting dragons. Oh, I ordered Mona. I sent you some Discord messages. Do you not see them? Check your Discord, Mona. But to answer your question, I got the variety pack of Skittles, Zingers, blueberry cheesecake, and Sour Patch Kids. Those are the ones I got. These are all freeze-dried, by the way. You might be thinking, that's just candy. No, no, no. It's that candy, but freeze-dried. Alright, one more dragon, then I could Draconic Roar. It's Freeze-Dried Candy Company. If you do a search for that, you'll find it. Mona's already ordered for them, so like you have one person that can vouch for them. I haven't received my order, so I can't vouch yet. But it's pretty neat. Holy shit, are these eyeballs pissing me off. I wonder, if I were, like, to stand over here... Prevent line of sight from most of them? Okay. Yeah, no, thank you! I'd rather get, like, lightning storm damage every once in a while. I am so tired of being shot by you guys. Oh, 26 health. Yeah, maybe... Oh, never mind. You sent that 5 days ago. Yeah, I did. That's why I was like, you should know I ordered. It's been so long. It's been ages. Arch Sorcerer. So right now, Magic Missile's still 11 damage. There we go, 18 damage. Amazing. Huge. Tremendous sense of value. I might take Blink and add the automatically cast Spur. Oh no, it's Protective Warp. It wouldn't be the Magic Missile system I desire. Your other dragons get immunity to arcane damage? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. As long as one breathes the fire, it's all good. Good night, Nara. Sleep well. You want arcane combustion? Alright, here you go. Just for you. Just for you. I mean, this is my last time to use a portal key. Might as well. I would like the Star Blesser. Finger 6. I was about to say, like, there's one more thing I would like, and it's Finger 6. That's probably not too much of a problem, right? Just give me a second. Summon my dragons. Gotta be randomly teleporting all the time, which doesn't bother me too much. I'm kind of shocked that we're doing this without any of the, like, jar items that let you get different types of dragons. Fucking Lord. Are you mine? Yeah. Like, do you work for me? Sure takes a while to cast all these dragons. Good Lord. Man. Waiting for the bad teleport. Yeah, we get deleted. I got the 18-year-old dumbass kid fired at work today. Or Sunday. He kept saying racist shit and was coached by fellow employees to not say that shit and to learn a filter. Got sick of it, told the store manager. I mean... They were warned. They were given multiple opportunities. Like, you did the right thing, I would say. Some people don't like to learn. Morally opposed to learning, some folk. My storm drakes are a problem sometimes, though. Send them off on a little adventure. Please, let me out of the storm clouds, thank you. That's living, right? Kill it. And then one dragon roar to keep us going. Oh, that's a boss. He's dead now. Don't worry about him. He can't hurt us anymore. What was once Shadow Wizard Money Gang is now Dragon Money Wizard Gang. Finger 6, yes. Yeah, dumb that he wouldn't learn to filter, straight up malicious that he wouldn't stop. Like, that's a sign right there. -1 for Ophan. We actually dominated Ophan yesterday, so I felt like I would give Ophan a break today. Dragons. What if I just reroll? Get a different start. He thrives saying edgy shit. Yeah, that's frustrating. You know, I'm gonna want Blink, and I'm gonna want being able to blind cast Blink. Land where I can make that happen. And again, have I ever watched Smiling? I love Smiling Friends. I love Smiling Friends. Absolutely adore that show. It's incredible. I know season 2, I think season 2 started, right? Because I've been seeing clips, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't a clip I know. So I need to find and start watching it. 1 episode's out. I gotta find and consume it. See, he no longer shifts them out of existence. That's no longer how it works. Yeah, conjuration builds are now, like, actually viable without being like, well, I guess all my spell points were wasted because Mordred made them cease to exist. Blink. Yes. Blink. Blind casting. Might be edgy in an auto parts store? He has to be edgy somewhere. Be reasonable. Like, we're just gonna fill the level with dragons, and then the level will solve itself eventually, probably. And then Draconic Roar. So if we look at a dragon, we should see how long Draconic Roar is on for. Draconic Roar, 24 turns. Oh, if only I were a dragon. Where did you come from? Is this your hole? Rot fiends? No. Man, I hope Dragon Form's a spell. I'm just hoping, like, I want Slime Form to be updated to be, like, it's the whole screen is it's all lightning! There's nothing that's not made of lightning here. Alright, that's one Mordred kill. You know you should drink a mana potion. Why not more dragons? Like there's nothing here that's not covered in dragon barf. Dragon barf all the way down. You know, I do have mana potions. You raise a good point. Why not have more dragons? As my ma always likes to say, more dragons. More better. More dragons, more better. Pop an Oculus. Why not summon the dragons right on top of Mordred? Why not? Why let dragons go to him when I can put the dragons right on top of him? Here you go, Mordred. Just drop them right next to you. Dragons for Mordred. He can touch those dragons, kill those dragons. Gotta be careful. Don't want him touching no dragons. 3 turns and then I could heal. Yeah, Arcane Combustion's going off out there. Honestly, I'm like debating getting Lightning Form just so I can like tank my way through all this fucking lightning. It's 4 for Lightning Form? I'm almost there. One more for Lightning Form. Ah, but then I wouldn't be able to cast spells. Nah. More dragons! Get your dragons here. Dragon for you. Who else wants dragons? Dragons! Get your dragons here. Reason you're avoiding the other dragon spells? Crouton Washcloth! That's a bad salad topping, but a great username. Thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. You playing Rift Wizard too? Mostly just because all these dragons, amazing dragons, incredible dragons. Like if this guy breathes and this guy breathes and this guy breathes, they're all 100% immune to those damage types. If I put a fire dragon and an ice dragon in there, the fire dragon will breathe, the ice dragon will breathe. They will only have 50% immunity to fire and ice because they start with a debuff to the opposing elemental type. Which like both makes sense and also is like, but these guys don't have that problem. So I just went for like the most powerful dragons. You know, I could just get one dragon. Do we want fire dragons or ice dragons? Which one you got? Which one? Pick a dragon. I'll grab it. I love croutons. Salads are garbage without croutons. Fire dragons! Fire dragons! Let's get fire dragons! Fire dragons for the lovely people in chat. Excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice. Fire! Get your fire dragons here! I don't know if Mordred's gonna live long enough to see too much fire dragon action, but you never know. Fire dragons! Come on down, get your fire dragons. See, I would prefer a salad without onions. Bacon and cheese salad. Bacon and cheese, but instead of on a salad, stick with me on this one. It's on an egg sandwich. Way better. Way better. Takes too long to cast dragons. Oh, there you go. Mandolin, thin, red onions and salad. I'm learning to get... So, like, I'm not like a picky eater, but I'm certainly somewhat picky. I know, let me finish the Rift Wizard 2 run, and then I'll have my weird talk about food. The Dark Wizard is slain. He got absolutely ate up by dragons. Yeah, you gotta go back to bed, man. Just get back in that bed. It's nice and warm in there. Just really kick back, relax. Well, that was the dragon run. Absolutely stellar. Loved it. Good run. Good run. Good run. It made me excited to do like a pure magic missile nightmare run, and I'm like really into that right now, that idea. The problem's gonna be arcane resistant enemies. I wonder if there's a way to deal with that. I guess the way you deal with that is you get one of the, like, arcane damage hits a thing, and then enemies nearby take a second thing. Or essence flux. I want to do a run where if it doesn't involve magic missile, we don't take it. But we'll probably need something like essence flux. That was my favorite one, the little tiny one earlier. Do I have to post a win for Rift Wizard 2 in the Discord to go into another secret place? Yo, what? Wizard is just undone calling my ex to eat the evil wizard's butthole, but now for bed. Is that what you were saying, Watu? Because I understand that. My side salad with dinner today was romaine and spinach, tomato, avocado, red onion, Swiss cheese, and garlic croutons. Sounds phenomenal. I very much appreciate a Caesar salad, like romaine lettuce, chunked up, garlic croutons, throw some slivered almonds in there, or I would also take glazed walnuts or cranberries, like all that kind of stuff in there. You already have both the secret chat roles. There's no new Rift Wizard 2. Okay, well thank you, Split. I want to break into every room in the Discord. I gotta be known! But that'll wait. That'll wait for later. I'm sure it will happen. I'm excited. I can't wait for Archmage Trials and Rift Wizard 2.